So, what is networking, and what does it mean when we talk about, I'm going to network my stream? So, this is a really common one that I see in all of the Twitch groups, in any forum, Discord, when people are getting started streaming. They talk about, what do I do to network? Because everyone says you have to be networking. Now, going into detail here is going to be very interesting because uh, in theory, anyone could do it differently. There isn't a set formula for how to network. But I can offer you a couple of ways to look at it that are different because part of networking is building rapport. And what rapport is if someone knows you, if someone likes you, and trusts you. Now, that's a lot, right? Know, like, and trust. But if you get someone to know, like, and trust you, they're going to support you, all right? Even if they can't immediately right now, down the road that will pay off when, maybe they catch a break before you, something like that. But here's how to network and how not to network. First, let's go over how not to network. How not to network is to look at it through a lens of I'm going to gain, okay? Now, I understand that a lot of you guys are treating this like it's a business. That's why some of you guys watch my videos, things like that, because you want that business perspective. If you always look at it from what you're going to gain, you're going to gain almost nothing because your expectations are high. Okay, your expectations are this person's going to host me, this person's going to raid me, this person's going to come and watch my channel actively. The way you need to look at building rapport and networking, because networking and building rapport are literally the same thing. If I want to network with anybody, they need to like me. You have to really build a friendship. Play games with that person off stream. Talk to that person about, what do they think of this game? Things like that. Like, try to get to know the person without any really, regard for what happens out of it. It's called being part of the community. If I want to be a pro gamer, well, that's probably the worst example because you can do that off skill. If I want to be, a famous person, I need to get recognized by famous people. Get recognized by the community that follows famous people. And that's exactly what we're talking about now with networking and things like that in streaming. So go out and make friends, guys. Make friends in the community. If all of your posts are, I'm going live, or, hey, follow my Twitch, I'd love to support you too, that's not going to do it. I made excuse me, 2 days ago I made a post about, I wanted to look at your stream and see what you were doing. There were 2 streams that stood out to me out of the 100 and something links I got. Why? Because when I visited their channel, they didn't ask me for anything. They gave me. They gave. Now here's the big secret. Those of you who stuck around until this 3-minute, 30-second mark, I wanted to give you guys a special secret. Always think about what you're giving. Am I giving this person entertainment? Cool. What else can I give them? Can I give them some information that they didn't have because my specialty outside of streaming? Exactly. That's the type of thing I want you to think about. What can you give? Because the more you give, the more that networking is going to pay off. Because it's not about necessarily what I get, it's about what I give. And that's going to actually, there's a really interesting thing about that. When you give, you are literally setting yourself up for success in many ways. Now, it sounds weird, right? You can't burn yourself out, of course. But what I mean by that is, here's a mentality on top of that. Networking, taking that networking, giving to those people, to anyone that you think would be a valuable relationship. And by valuable relationship, I don't mean profitable to your stream. I mean valuable to your sanity sometimes. But what that also does is if you're always in a give, you're going to be a lot happier. Think about this for a second. If I'm in a situation where I thought about an analogy and I can't think about it off the top of my head, not super quickly. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. So think about teaching a class, right? Think about teaching a class. If I ask someone to do something, if I ask one of the students to do something and they don't do it, I'm going to be upset because I asked them to do it, which means I expected from them. But if instead of doing that, I tried giving that to them, if I tried going, here's the guide, use it, and they didn't use it, I gave. I don't feel bad because it no longer is in my hands. It's no longer under the building of what I've done. It's no longer up to my expectations to let myself down. It is now up to that person to build it up, which means it can almost only go up. Of course, there's exceptions, but there's generalized rules and there's like laws of how interaction works. So work on networking. If you want to understand more about that, ask me questions, guys. Friend me on Facebook. Follow like my social medias because I'm not just trying to grow my stream. That's all part of our journey as a team. I'm trying to help you guys, all right? I want to give you all the knowledge I have so that you can succeed. Understand, guys? Hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. I'm going to be having a lot of fun today. I've got a jam-packed schedule this week, and hope to hear from you guys soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.